Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a slightly different video. It's going to be a taste test between the heavyweight stout that is Guinness and the new kid on the block from Brewdog Black Heart. Small bit of background, Guinness has obviously been on the market for absolutely years, owned by Diageo. It's always been my go-to pint when I'm watching the rugby. And it's just a great stout. I mean, back in the day when they were promoting Guinness was good for you, my grandma made me drink it when I was a kid because she thought it might make me better health-wise.
Try a Guinness a day for a while and enjoy proving that Guinness is good for you.
Brewdog launched Black Heart probably about a week ago. They've obviously done their usual PR stunt of heavy hitting and asking Diageo out for a fight in the playground. Standard Brewdog, but look, at the end of the day the proof is in the pudding. Which one is going to taste better? In terms of price points, they're pretty similar. I went in to get a 4-pack of Black Heart from Tesco. It costs £5. A 4-pack of Guinness is £4.75. You'll see other reviews elsewhere that the can's about £1.75, although you can get them in pack of 10s as well, both in Tesco and online, and again the price points are very similar, so well done Brewdog. ABV wise, they're both 4.1%. Packaging wise, they look pretty similar, so look, at the end of the day it's all about the taste. Let's get into it. The Brewdog want to settle a lot faster than the Guinness. Speed this bit up because I'm just going to wait for it to settle. Alright, let's start with the Guinness, which is your classic draft stout. Slanche. Yeah, smooth. Malt coming through a little bit. A little bit of bitterness there in the aftertaste. Little roast. Not a great deal of anything like chocolate or anything like that. Maybe some coffee notes. Essentially your standard stout, your standard Guinness. Now, Brewdog, cheers. Very similar. Maybe the Guinness might be a little bit thinner on the body. The Brewdog one is just as creamy. Let's go again on that. Maybe a bit more malt coming through. Maybe even hints of like cocoa, maybe even a little bit of sweetness and maybe a tiny bit of caramel, I'm not sure, compared to the Guinness one. Both very smooth. Possibly the Brewdog Black Heart just has a bit more substance to it, just a bit more body, a bit more flavour. Slightly different flavour too. Both very good draft stouts, of course. I genuinely can't split them. Look, Guinness has been on the market for absolutely years. It's never really had a competitor. London Stout tried, didn't really get far. This is as close to a Guinness as you'll find, and it's very subtly different. Price points are pretty much the same, the ABV is the same. Would people prefer one or the other? In a can, they're very close. Very close. Maybe the Brewdog edges it. I think that the big test will be being poured a pint in a bar and trying them straight off the draft rather than straight from the can. That'll be the big test. It'd be interesting to see how the Brewdog compares then. Now, Guinness, of course, have launched their Nitrosurge tops.
Nitrosurge,
which you can put in special cans that allow you to pour a proper Guinness at home. Maybe that will have an impact. Maybe it's just a marketing gimmick. Who knows? But look, I enjoy Guinness regardless of how it comes, whether it's a regular can in a glass, a Nitrosurge, or a pint in a pub. It'll just be interesting to see if Brewdog carve out a little bit of market share for themselves, because Guinness have had the run of the land for many, many years. But yeah, look, go out and try it for yourself, see what you think. I think the Brewdog one edges it ever so slightly, not much. Obviously I've drunk Guinness for years and it's been my go-to draft stout. But I think Guinness now has a competitor. I still can't split them. I still can't split them. You'll have to go and try it for yourself. Cheers.